The Oscars were apparently Sunday night. I didn't watch. I'm pretty confident Saagar didn't watch either. And apparently most of you didn't watch it either because ratings were down almost 60% year over year. We haven't covered a ratings plunge like that since last week when we covered the CNN 60% ratings drop in the Biden era. But look, I don't have a lot that's intelligent to say about this because I didn't watch, but apparently they wanted to try to shake it up and they like moved around the order of the awards. That didn't really work out. They changed the format to, you know, for coronavirus to have fewer people in the audience. So it was like sort of more like a Zoom Oscars, I guess, was more of the feel and just didn't apparently land with the audience.
Yeah, it's fascinating to me. So just so people know how precipitous this drop is, in 2014, 43.7 million people watched the Oscars to 43.7 million in the mid-2000s, down to 23.6 in 2014, and now 9.8 million. That is how exponential.
It's not many people.
It's not just the Oscars. I was just looking at this from Axios. So now the Academy Awards, they reached that height back in the year 2000, but the Golden Globes, the Grammys, and the Emmys were all above the 20 million figure. Let me read you where they are today in the year 2020. Emmys, 6.1 million. The Golden Globe, 6.9 million. Grammys, 8.8 million. Oscars, 10 million. So the Oscars actually did well at 10 million.
Comparatively.
And a total disaster. And it wasn't just because of coronavirus. Last year was also a historic low for the Oscars, for all of these different for all of these different award shows. I just think it's a tired, and it just shows American pop culture is shifting with YouTube and all. I mean, people who are younger, are my age and younger, I mean, these are just not relevant events to your life in the way that they were even 10 years, 5-10 years ago. Those big moments and things, and people who are celebrities, like many of these celebrities amongst Gen Z or whatever, like no boomer would even know who they were. Those types of things just don't exist anymore.
Right. Wasn't it Ben Smith who wrote the column about how like the new paradigm is people who are famous to you?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. And so the entertainment industry, like a lot of other aspects of our culture, like it has splintered in that way. Consumption habits have wildly changed. So it used to be that the big movies, everybody, whether they saw them all or not, had some sense of them. You knew what they were. You knew who was in them. You knew something about them. So you had a little bit more of like skin in the game, or like a little bit more of a stake in watching these things and seeing who ultimately won. Now it's just, the viewing consumption habits have changed. There aren't those huge nationwide blockbusters that everyone sees.
Except Marvel.
The way that, the way that it used to be. And so I think that's part of why this is declining. And then I also think like the change in format probably dissuaded people as well. But as you point out, this decline has been happening over a number of years. So it's not just one-off. It's just this particular 60% drop is quite precipitous.
Real bad. I just think it's going to keep getting lower and lower. 2020 accelerated a lot of things. And I think that, the rise of internet, everybody kept streaming. Everybody kept content creators who didn't have to rely on movie studios were just fine.
Yeah.
The movie studio people, they're just going to have to get wise.
I think this is a good thing personally. This is 100%. One of the, trends of society that I am 100% on board with. Cable can die. This can die. Totally good with it.
Let it go. All right.
Tomorrow on Rising, Brianna Joy Gray is going to be here. Michael Starr Hopkins, Marshall Klosloff, they're going to be here for the panel. Army Osei Frimpong, a.k.a. the Funky Academic, is going to join us as well.
I can't wait for that one. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Don't miss any of our videos. Don't forget to like and share as well. And we will see you all tomorrow.
Have a good one, guys.